Well, hello everyone. It is Deb Naylor with the Flying Stamper, and it is Monday, December 27th, 2021. And I am checking in with everybody to share some tips and information on the December paper pumpkin kit, which was called Lots of Pun. So if you were a subscriber, I will be sharing a few tips with putting your kit together, as well as some alternate ideas. And if you're not a subscriber, that's okay. You might pick up a few tips about stamping in general. So just hang with me for a few minutes. So the kit was designed to create 3 different cards, and they are super cute. So here's what the flyer looks like, and there's directions inside and some alternate ideas on the back. Super cute, different little things that you can do with the kit, and then a full-blown layout of everything that comes in the kit. So let's take a look at the cards as designed. So here's one of them. This is the cherry card. Now I need thank you cards. This is the time of the year when I won't have enough thank you cards. So I made most of my cards into thank you cards, but the stamp set, I'll show that to you in just a minute, is awesome, and there's lots of different options there. The envelopes that coordinate with the cards are really, really cute. They're lined on the inside and they're just adorable. All right, so there's one. And then here's another one. And again, I did make that into a thank you card. I just love that little banana. It's so cute. All right, and then the third one, I did just a little different layout than what was shown in the sample. So I have a grandson that has an interview for a job this week, and I am thinking real positive that I'll be able to mail this check for this card to him later on this week to congratulate him on getting a new job. So this one I did do something different than a thank you card, and my layout's just a little bit different. I love the little toast and the egg embellishments, and then the stamps that go with it. I think they're so adorable. And here's the card that coordinates, or the envelope that coordinates with that. Okay, so let's take a look what came in the kit. You do have the 3 different card options. The stamp set is, oh my goodness, I can't believe how many stamps are on this set, and all the different words, lots and lots of options, and they're really different from anything we've ever had. I've been a subscriber from Paper Pumpkin from the beginning, so I think I've been a subscriber for, will be close to 8 years next March. And these are really different, and they're really cute, and they've got a little bit of humor in them. So if you enjoy some humor, and gosh, who doesn't need that right now? They're going to be excellent for that. And then all the fruit and the toast and then the egg. But if you look at this could very easily be a flower. And then you've got the little birthday hat. So super cute, super versatile stamp set. And then our ink spot this month is Early Espresso. And just a tip that I always have for everyone is open your ink spot up with your paper snips or your scissors. Just slice the label right there. And then don't open up the back part, just leave it sealed up, and then your cap will never be lost, your top will never be lost. I like to always put a little color of the cardstock on the back side so I can see what color it is, but you could take a black Sharpie and write on the back too. Remember, these ink spots should always be stored upside down and away from direct sunlight, and they like to be just like us, not too hot, not too cold, so keep them away from your heat registers, etc. And all of the ink spots are current Stampin' Up! Colors, so you can always buy a reinker so that you can re-ink that when the spot dries out. If this is your first time, your first month to get a kit, you're also going to get a D acrylic block. You'll want to hang on to that because you will need it for your kits in the future. They only send you one. And then as far as other tools that you're going to need, you know, you get all of the glue that you need or adhesive. So we've got dimensionals, we've got glue dots, so you're all set with that. The only other tools that I would recommend with this particular kit are a pair of scissors. I like to use the Stampin' Up! Snips, a Take-A-Pick tool. This little spatula end works really well to move the glue dots off. You can just lift it that way, and then it also works really well for taking the embellishments off and moving them over to the project. So that's why I recommend that. You can do those things too with the end of your snips. A little bit easier to do with the Take-A-Pick tool, so either one works. And then the only other thing that I would recommend is some kind of a mat, and I use the paper piercing mat from Stampin' Up! And you can see I've used this for paper piercing too. It just gives a little extra cushion for those photopolymer stamps and helps with your images. So I'm going to slide that under here because I actually am going to do a little bit of stamping today. Okay, so a couple more tips on putting the kit together. So you have these cute little die cuts. There's the banana, and then you've got the banana there. And you are going to actually do some stamping on that banana. So I recommend that you leave that into the negative. Let me grab the stamp off of here. So we're going to take the banana off of the sheet of stamps, and we'll put it on our D block. And then, like I said, leave it in the negative and just do all the stamping at one time so it's done. And work smarter, not harder. So we'll open this up. And you can see that I'm inking it up on its back. It's a little easier to see that way. And just run the spot across it. And then lay it on top of the banana. A little bit of pressure and lift up. So if you are trying to do this outside of the negative, it's a very small piece. It moves, just a little more challenging. It can be done, but it's just a little bit easier to do it this way. Okay, so let's put this over there and just do those all at the same time. So you can do the same thing. There is a outline for the cherries, and there's an outline for the toast. So just do all of that at once and then set that to the side and you can assemble. Then for your words, those some of those are stamped on smaller little labels. And again, I would encourage you to stamp these while they are in the negative, then they won't be moving around on you either. These are really small, and so they're going to be pretty wiggly. All right, so those are the main tips that I have. Let me show you some alternates that I've done. So this is the egg, and when I look at the egg, I see a flower in there. So I just turned this into a cute little flower card. You will have a few die cuts left over when you finish, so you can use those in this manner if you would like. Or just do alternates if you want to do something a little bit different. There's nothing outside of the kit on this card. Everything came in the kit. I just changed up how I used the pieces. All right, and then here's another one. And again, this one is all from the kit. I didn't add anything to it at all. I just changed up the pieces. Okay, this is a negative. So when you do this card, you're going to find that you have a punch-out negative. So I just flipped it around. So it's this diagonal striped on the side, on one side, and then it's plain white on the back. So you can just very quickly just turn that around, and then I stamped that image on the thank you on the little negative piece there, and then I added the banana and the cherries and a little bit of twine. And again, this is all from the kit. There's nothing outside of the kit. Here's another alternate where I took the egg and used it as a flower. Again, everything here is from the kit as well, so I used the negative. And then this is actually the punch out. Okay, and then here's another one. Again, everything on this one is from the kit as well. If you're one of my subscribers, I will post all of these in the file for December so you can easily find alternates that I've created if you like these and you want to copy them. Okay, here's a couple of little 3x3 cards. And I'm going to show you a couple tricks on this one in a minute. I've got one more project I'm going to show you, and then I'll go back to showing you the trick. And then many of you know that I have been, for the last several months, when my husband and I go out for dinner or lunch or, you know, out to have a glass of wine or something, when I leave my tip, I always leave a cash tip, and then I've been leaving a little cute treat for my server as well. So I took a couple of the pieces and that were left over and just made them into this little treat holder. So this is that negative again that you have left over. And then I altered the label a little bit down. So it's quite a bit longer, but I needed it to be smaller for this. So I trimmed it on one side and then I made a little banner on the other side. Okay, let me show you a couple of tricks. So on this one, I used what is called, I had made a, oh, here it is, a little mask. All right, so the mask, if you look at this bunch of bananas, you don't see a bunch of lines, right? You can see that I stamped the banana 4 times. So let me show you how I did that. So we're going to take our banana, and we'll put one right here. So this mask is on a Post-it note, so it's sticky on this end. So I stamped the banana on the Post-it note, and then I fussy cut it. And now that's going to be my mask. So I'm just going to lay that on top of the image that I just stamped. And then I'm going to put a banana on top of that. And I'm going to put one on the other side, and then I'm going to move the mask. Okay, and we'll move the mask right here, and we'll put one more banana on the other side. So that's how you make a bunch of bananas. Okay, and then I colored them in with a marker, and I used the Daffodil Delight marker. You could also use a blend, and then I fussy cut them. And then I just popped it up with a little dimensional, and you end up with a little label left over. So now I've got a cute little 3x3 card. So this might be something that I could also leave with my server with the tip, or I might include this little card with a basket of muffins if I needed to thank a neighbor for some help on something, or a friend. And then this one is actually, I stamped the bananas on a piece of vellum, and then I turned the vellum over and I colored it on the back side. And the reason why I did that is because it comes up a lot softer, and it just looks better than if you color it on the front side. So that's a little trick with working with the vellum. So I hope these little ideas with the December kit are helpful to you. Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming kit that's coming out in January. So the kit is called Hugs and Kisses. Sorry, I waylaid that. And it sounds like it's going to be a really great kit for filling all those love needs that we need. There are 10 cards. It will make 10 cards, 5 each of 2 designs. The cards are heart-shaped. So there's a little sneak peek on the flyer if you got the kit, and the envelopes look lovely. The kit will include a 2-step stamp set, a gray granite ink spot, and the colors are Blushing Bride, Flirty Flamingo, Gray Granite, and Very Vanilla. The little flyer says that you will be prepared for pink and red projects, anniversaries, weddings, and other celebrations of love. So I think this will be a great kit for Valentine's Day, but I also think it will be great for those other occasions where you need love cards. And then the other exciting thing about this coming month, next month, is that there is going to be an add-on, and the add-on kit will make 20 treat containers. So if you like to make Valentine's treat containers, you'll be able to purchase an add-on. The add-on is $10, and it will be available for order starting January 25th. So I'm going to order one because I always like to do little treat containers for my grandkids, and I also think it might come in handy for my little treat thing that I've been doing for our servers. And then last but not least, Celebration starts January 4th, and that is a great time to consider purchasing a prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscription. With a 3-month, you get to choose one $50 item from your Celebrations brochure, and with a 6-month, you would get to choose two $50 items or one $100 item, and then with a 12-month, you can choose four $50 or two $100 or some combination of that. In addition, with the 12-month, that also qualifies you for hostess benefits, so you get free Stampin' Rewards too, depending on the size of your order, at least $20. Okay, so I think that's all I have for you guys today, and I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope I shared a few good, valuable tips with you, and have a really great day. I don't know how many of you are snowed in like I am, but this is a great time to do your paper pumpkins. Get caught up on those while you're stuck. You don't have to think too much. Everything's cut. Everything's prepared. You have everything. You don't need to go to the store. You don't need to leave your house. So have a really great day. Thanks so much. Take care. Until next time. Bye-bye.